From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, January the 2nd, 2025. We begin our newscast with several IDF casualties sustained over the past week, with 4 Israeli soldiers killed battling terror group Hamas in Gaza since our last news report last Tuesday. 35-year-old Captain in Reserve Amit Levy, a team commander, was killed this past Thursday morning in central Gaza. 27-year-old Major Hod Shriebman, a platoon commander, was killed in a separate incident later Thursday in northern Gaza. 23-year-old Sergeant Uriel Peretz was killed on Monday in northern Gaza. And 22-year-old Staff Sergeant Yuval Shoham was killed in an operational accident in northern Gaza on Sunday during battle with Hamas. Shoham was friends with slain American-Israeli hostage Hirsch Goldberg Polin and was known to have called out his name as he patrolled Gaza searching for him. Several rockets were fired from Gaza at southern Israel over the past week. No injuries were caused. The IDF said today that it eliminated the head of Hamas's internal security forces in southern Gaza in an intelligence-based strike in the humanitarian area in Khan Yunis. And in another airstrike, the IDF said it took out terrorists operating in a command and control center established in the humanitarian zone, used by Hamas terrorists to plan and execute terrorist acts against IDF forces and the State of Israel, noting many steps were taken to reduce the chance of harming civilians prior to the airstrikes. A missile launched by the Houthis in Yemen set off sirens across central Israel Monday night. It was intercepted before entering Israeli territory, though a fragment was said to have landed in Beit Shemesh near Jerusalem. No injuries caused there. This was the 7th such nighttime attack from Yemen in less than 2 weeks. U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, said its forces conducted multiple precision strikes against Houthi targets in Yemen Monday and Tuesday, targeting, it said, facilities used in several attacks, including against U.S. Navy warships, saying the strikes are a part of CENTCOM's effort to degrade Iran-backed Houthi efforts to threaten regional partners and military and merchant vessels in the region. In Lebanon, the IDF said on Monday operatives of terror group Hezbollah were spotted transferring weapons from a weapons depot in southern Lebanon to a nearby vehicle. They were eliminated in an Israeli airstrike. Well, the IDF revealed today that in September of last year, before the fall of the Assad regime, Israeli soldiers conducted an undercover operation to dismantle an Iranian-funded underground precision missile production site in Syria, sharing exclusive video from what it called a historic moment. Over 100 special forces raided and destroyed the underground Iranian missile manufacturing plant deep inside Syria, the IDF said. And turning now to Israeli politics, former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant resigned from Israel's Knesset. Gallant, who was dismissed from his defense minister position just under 2 months ago by Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, said in a televised statement yesterday, "As on the battlefield, so too in public service. There are moments when you need to stop, assess the situation, and choose the course of action in order to achieve the required goals." Gallant, a member of Likud, said he will continue to fight for the principles of the party and that his journey is not yet complete. But he said that the Israeli government, led by the Prime Minister and Minister of Defense, is accelerating a conscription law that is contrary to the needs of the IDF and the security of the State of Israel, saying the bill is intended to grant exemption from military service to most young people in the ultra-Orthodox sector. Gallant said, "I cannot accept that, and I cannot be a party to it." The State of Israel was, is, and will always remain my life's mission. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, January the 2nd. At 7 o'clock, it's FIDF Live with guest Israeli Olympian Tom Reuveny. At 7:30, the YU University Macabees take on Tufts. At 9:30, Charles Harary is on Lchayim. At 10, we remember many of the Jewish figures lost in 2024. At 10:30, a replay of the news, and coming up next, it's Good Week Israel. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, January the 2nd, 2025. I'm Teisha Bader. Am Yisrael Chai.